Hello my treasures, it's time to bulk up with Enraged Warrior. This was one of the theory crafts that I originally came up with once March for the Lich King actually came out, but it was a little bit too weak until we got the buffs to both Asvedon, the Grandshield, and Last Stand. And while the buff to Last Stand was a lot more spicy than the one to the Grandshield, the Grandshield's buff was actually incredibly strong for this deck too, because it allows you to have another really powerful early game taunt to duplicate with bulk up. For the Mulligan guide of the deck, you are going to be looking for cards like Iron Deep Trog, Sanguine Depths, Sun Fury Champion if you have Embers of Strength and some way to actually access your Imbued Axes. And speaking of Imbued Axes, both Imbued Axe itself and Weapons Expert are really good to keep in open hand because both of these will allow you to buff up all your damaged minions really easily. Bulk up is really nice if you have some type of early game taunt such as Injured Tol'vir. And speaking of Injured Tol'vir, that and Crooked Cook are the last two cards you'd want to keep in your opening hand, as both are really good early game minions. With that all being said, let's look at some games. Okay, time for a game against Rogue. It doesn't look like Rogue has disappeared from the meta, even though it got hit by the nerf bat. But we're going to mulligan everything here. Embers of Strength might have been a good card to keep, but we don't... Oh, if we had Imbued Axe earlier, that would have been real nice to have in combination, but oh well. And of course, we got one of the other Last Stands within the deck. It is what it is. Ooh, Crooked Cook isn't a bad turn to play. We're going to probably just pass the turn back to them. It is nice to know when a rogue is actually a rogue, though. That's for sure. They probably don't have a way to deal with a 4 HP minion. So we do have a way to buff the minion if we really need to. If they get it down to 1 HP, that is. Reconnaissance doesn't really do anything for them, so that's real nice. We could also use the attack on the weapon, even though it's not going to buff up our minions just to gain additional card draw. We have a choice. We could put down that, or we could use Scrapsmith. I kind of want to use Scrapsmith just to put 2 cards in our hand, and it doesn't leave us with 1 less mana. Out of all the cards you could have randomly generated there, that's probably not one of the best. Oh, Sunfire. Of course we don't have the Embers. Oh, we don't have the mana for what I want to do either. And we don't have the Fire spell outside of the... Well, let's actually attack with this. And we can hit there, go face. If we had 1 more mana, we could have done what I wanted to do. A little bit of a shame, but it is what it is. Oh, Potion Belt. Okay. I haven't actually done a full concoction rogue deck, I don't think yet. Maybe do something with infuses, and then that could be a fun deck. Well, I guess that's what the Reno deck was trying to be. Okay, how do we want to do this? We don't want to buff up the current weapon, so we're probably just going to want to go face. We can actually use the Injured here. Yeah, let's just... There's so many decisions that we can make, and I don't know how useful any of them would be. Let's put down the 6/6 too. Hopefully it protects our Crooked Cook. Right. Ooh, that's a nice card to see. Would have loved to get it buffed up with the Last Stand, but still works pretty well. Okay, Sketchy Stranger. I haven't done anything with secrets either recently. Have I actually done a secret mage deck before? That might be something fun. I don't think it got any new support, but it could be fun. Using the Casino Mage package as a way to generate additional secrets and such. And then use Magister to recast them all. That could be interesting. Okay, let's just buff up our weapon. That can get rid of the... Yeah, let's just hit their face and then kill the cookie. That buffs up everything here except for the 6/6. That's fine. We need to remember we are a aggro deck and to go face, because I have a bad tendency not to do that. But it is what it is. Oh, that could be bad. Oh, that is bad. Could be a lot worse, but it's definitely is not something I want to see. They're going to get rid of most of our board. We're going to have to deal with a 6/3 that turns into a 4/7. There goes 90% of the board. Ooh, Last Stand. We already had a Last Stand. Let's see what we random. Oh, let's see what we get. Oh, out of all the possible minions, that actually isn't bad at all. Bulk up, interesting. And then we just, do we, yeah, we kind of do want to hit their minion. I'm not going to attack into the 4/7 just because it does nothing for us. The Embers is real nice in combination with the Sun Fury on board. Oh, that is not what I want to see right now. Oh, that's Elk is riding another elk. Oh, well that's kind of funny. Let's use this. Actually, probably should have put down something else too. Let's put down the 4/12, which will be a 4/9, and I think we're maximizing the chances of us not. Please don't hit our opponent's minions. Perfect, exactly where we wanted it to hit. Well, not really. Any of the other minions would have been nice. We can last stand. Oh, gotta love seeing Elite. Don't have space for it, but it's actually pretty good. Buff up everything. Try to prevent them from killing it with an AoE. Okay, they're trying to kill our minion. Serrated. Oh, please backfire. Okay, there's an taunt. Come on. Yeah, our cook is cooking some elk tonight. I don't think I've ever seen it backfire as much as it did just now. Well, in theory, this should be an easy matchup. Scrapsmith goes bye-bye. I like Scrapsmith, don't get me wrong. Cricket Cook is pretty good. Sun Fury Champion would be nice too, if we actually had any fire spells. The problem I'm running into with the Sun Fury Champions is I want them in here as a way to... Oh, they're Shadow. Oh, huh. Ask and you shall receive, I guess. But anyways, most of the games you just can't... Oh, that's not going to be fun. Last stand. Let's just do this. I'll probably ping this attack into it, right? Or not. Okay. Shadow Priest is a deck that I really should revisit. Oh, that's funny. And do what we need. That's good. I don't like keeping this up, but we can't remove it either.
Come, pray with me.
Probably going to use this next turn. Perfect, actually. We use that, we attack here, and we attack this. And then attack that. That buffs up everything. We could put down a Trog of our own, but I think we're going to save that for later. Do we want to draw a taunt minion without doubling its stats? No, I think we're going to be greedy with it. They have 6 damage on board, plus probably something in hand. They are Shadow Priest. Does this draw a spell? Yes, it does. Okay. Oh, interesting. Oh, yeah, that's what I would do too if I was them. We put this down. I think this behind that is going to be a lot funnier. Then we can go face. Gotta remember we're in an aggro deck. Aggro decks go face. My mind is built in a way where I'll trade even if it's a really, really bad idea. It's just the type of player I am, to be honest. This copy's from our hand? Oh, no, deck. Okay. Oh, interesting. Don't know if that does what you need it to do, though. I think we probably just win, right? Then they're going to probably ping it, right? Yeah. Well, at least these die. We'll play these. We'll back into that. It's 3/3. Base. I really shouldn't have traded there, but I did. We're living with that decision. Not bad. Not bad of a turn. It's amazing that this deck can pull off shit like this on a turn. And then other games, it barely loses, which is a little bit of a shame. Yeah, I would have gave up too. Yeah, we're getting rid of everything besides the null. Or Trog. Sun Fury Champion. Depends on what version of Demon Hunter this actually is. It might be good, might be bad. I'm assuming it's probably not Questline. Questline is probably dead at this point, but bulk up. I don't think we want to use it on the one taunt that we have in our hand, but we might want to just put down some pressure. I also know aggro Demon Hunter kind of started popping up a little bit, which is kind of cool. Oh, that's interesting, but I'm not going to put that down. Let's try to keep the Trolloc up for an extra turn or two. They might have something like Fell Eruption. Oh no, Outcast, okay. Interesting. Also, this is a perfect combo right there. You just go face, draw additional card. Yeah, not bad, not bad. We do need the weapon. What can you be discounting with Outcast? I love the artwork on that card. Don't get me wrong. That's actually one of my favorite underappreciated cards, just because of its art. Bit of a taunt up. This go face. And then they'll heal for 4. Are they? No, they can't be Reno. What could they be? They can't be Vander because they have a lot of just pure Outcast. Just pure on Outcast. Not something I would have expected to see someone play. And they don't. Oh, they can coin out and kill or Crooked Cook, which kind of sucks. Oh, we also probably shouldn't. Might have misplayed a little bit last turn. Embers of Strength. Do I have the mana? Oh no, we have the mana. We just don't have the weapon to want to do full combo, because we need a way to buff them all up. The deck has enough draw power where we should be able to do it, but now what possible? Wait, is the giant? Oh, that's perfect. The giant is a demon, right? But how is it's each minion that has died? Right? Which might become a problem really, really quickly. Okay, so if we use this plus this, and then attack... Oh, weapons expert too. I think this doesn't kill anything, of ours at least. And then we attack here. And then we just hope they don't have huge demons in our hand. Or their hand. We know they have at least one because Warden of Chains. That's not a card I would have ever expected to see anyone be playing. More Outcast cards, I guess. We're gonna just keep on... Oh, that's not a draw. Getting rid of those don't actually... Oh, well, no, it doesn't really matter. In the long run, it doesn't really matter at all. I will take those draws for free. There's the second axe. Let's see if we... Oh. Okay. So we are going to king this, attack there, put this down. Can't keep trading. Can't keep trading. Gotta love the two 9/9s in our hand that will become 18/18s whenever we do play them down, though. I like their deck, though. I will say, if I wasn't already doing this for Monday, I think this would be... I would just net deck this and steal it. I might actually swap the order of my videos this week. We'll see on that, though. Trying to live up to the hype that is the current balancing changes. It's just such an odd... I mean, it's a hard card to kill. Don't get me wrong. It's just an odd card to include in your deck. Oh, both our minions or one of our minions will die. I was going to say we probably want to... Oh, perfect. Oh, interesting. So we can just put this down. Alright, so between these two, I'm going to have to leave this up, and I don't like doing that. But we have this. Behold, our 9/9s. Can keep on going. Is there a way that we could have killed the 2/3? I don't think there was, which is a little bit of a shame. What could they have in their hand to try to get us I do not like seeing a board of minions like this. Oh. Oh. That's a cool idea. You can't randomly discover that off of the 2-3, right? No. 2-3 is dying next turn. There's no way it doesn't. Well, actually, do we have lethal? Okay, so if we do this, draw a few cards, do this, use this, do that, attack, lethal? Lethal! Let's go! I actually like that deck a lot, though. Oh, Paladin, okay. This could be bad depending on what our opening hand looks like, and this is bad. This is just awful. Actually, we can keep this. That can be kept. That can definitely be kept. Now, top deck of the century. Oh, not exactly what I wanted. That voice line is still higher pitched than it probably should be. Gonna get all of those, I guess. Just gonna do that. Put down a minion. What are you calling it? Bannerman? That's not Bannerman, but that's... well, this should be free next turn, I think. We attack with this. Hit. Yeah, I guess we have to do it like this. We can draw 2 cards next turn. Bannerman would have been so nice if they had just dropped it. Order in the court. They can't put down their 5/5s yet, right? No. Okay, good. Draw 2. Anything cool? That is actually kind of cool. Not this turn it isn't, but... well, you're gonna have both of the light rays in hand, right? Which isn't the easiest thing for this deck to handle. Not the hardest thing in the world either, in theory. But I don't think they have... So their discount... They've played 4 Paladin cards. So they start at 10 mana, right? So they'd be at 5, so they can't use them yet. They are thinking about something. I think we use the weapons expert next turn, though. In the long run, doing this first might be the better play, because it does put some more board pressure on them, but this draws us into the... It also depends on if we draw into the weapon just by itself. But we didn't draw into the weapon by itself, which sucks. We could pop the Divine Shield. It's the weapon. I'm gonna pop this. Like, I would have loved to be able to do what I really wanted to do there, but I think that's the safer bet. They're gonna put up a taunt this turn, right? Or they're gonna set us to 1-1. Interesting. You're gonna attack into this? I think we're gonna... Oh! Interesting. Huh. Well, I'm killing this and going face. I probably just should have went face. That should have just been a turn I went face. I'm trying to think the order of their deck. Okay, so this pops up. We will probably attack into... Okay, that's not... Oh, it was randomly generated. Okay. Fun. Pop the Divine Shield. Oh, actually, they're... Get rid of this. I'm not going to risk it. We're just going to use this now to draw a few cards. Or draw a card. Because I'm assuming they probably have Cariel plus the... It depends also what version of Paladin that they're running. Oh, hi there. You're just catching the end of the stream, though, which is kind of sad if you just are joining. Also, it looks like my chat box is broken again, so we'll have to figure that one out for next stream. That'll be fun. Oh, that actually is fun. So that's 10. No, we don't have. Also, probably should have done this in a different order. Yeah. We hit. Okay, so how do you want to do this next turn? We want to hit their face with the elite. And if they don't have a bunch of taunts, we win the game. What are the chances that they don't, though? Right? Oh, okay. Let's go. Alright, now that we're through the games, let's discuss my final thoughts of the deck. So this deck actually shocked me of how well this version actually performed, mainly due to the fact that I have tried this out 2 or 3 times since the release of March of the Lich King, and each time it felt really, really weak. However, it turns out the buff to Last Stand and to Asvedon, the Grandshield, were really, really powerful for the deck. Turns out giving another really, really powerful early game taunt was just what the deck actually needed. However, even though I ended up with a 50% win rate with the deck, I don't really want to recommend this one, mainly because it feels like this deck is missing one cost taunt to be incredibly good. If Warrior ever gets it before a lot of their taunt synergy rotates out, then I think this deck is something that we might want to revisit in the future. But if you've been wanting to use some of the taunt synergy within Warrior for quite a long time at this point, this is probably the best opportunity to do so, as it does have a way to actually win out the game. It has a nice balance between early game minions and some late game threats in the form of mor'shan elite. But like always, if you enjoyed the video, please like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, bye bye.